Hello family, Sir here. In this video, you are going to see an interview between me and somebody that I use as a trusted resource for my business, Keena. She is a senior mortgage officer here in the Charlotte area, and I ask her common questions that my team and I receive on the almost weekly basis. So stay tuned. This interview is jam-packed with information and content, as well as some personal stuff for both me and Keena. So save this video in your watch later section and come back to it because this will continue providing insight and value the more you watch it. Let's get into it. Keena, thank you for joining me. Can you please tell it's hard to say audience, haven't quite settled into having an audience, but the people that are watching, the viewers, tell us about yourself, what you do, and how can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Keena Gehringer, and I am a senior mortgage loan officer with PrimeLine Capital. We are brokers. So, what we do is we help our clients win every single day, whether you're refinancing or purchasing a home. We are looking for the best options between multiple options and multiple lenders for our clients. So, what we do is super competitive. It just allows our clients to use us to shop for their best interest on their behalf.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And how can they contact you? I know I'll put your contact
Oh,
information
yeah,
in the description and at the end of this
absolutely.
video, but please share.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I am someone that's super personable and I want my clients to be able to reach me on the fly whenever they need me. So I recommend that you reach me via text, and it's actually my personal number. I'm sure we'll provide the information in text, but I will also give it to you now. My number is 980-200-3736. And you can reach me via email at keena@primelinecap.com.
Thank you. I'm smiling and laughing because everybody out there, I hit her up nonstop and she gets back to me. I know I work hard for my clients, so she's
Yes.
a resource that I refer to. So it was only a must that I brought her on here.
Yeah, and I will say I love working with you, Sir Ashley, because you do work so hard for your clients. Your clients love you. They give you dazzling reviews at the end. So it's a really great experience to partner with you and help your clients get to the closing table. So I appreciate everything that you do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So let's jump right in to something that's pertinent to our market right here in Charlotte. As someone that sees files that come across your desk every single day, what is the commonality for winning files or winning offers right now in today's market?
Yeah, I think that's a loaded question because
Yes,
I've seen so many different scenarios where clients win. I mean, it comes down to obviously those clients that are approved, verified funds, and those strong clients that can clearly offer higher due diligence to be competitive and stand out. Or what I've seen a lot lately, it's a lot of my clients that are offering less than 30-day closes, and that's what's getting them winning offers. I will tell you, so I have a couple of realtors that I work with that like to show that their clients are pre-approved for more than their offer, whatever they're offering. And right now, before that was kind of like a forbidden thing.
yes,
We didn't want clients or sellers to know what the client qualified for if there was a maximum amount above what their offer was, right? Because we didn't want them to come back and use that as a
exactly.
negotiating tactic. But now it
Yep.
is being used as a tool. It's a little more acceptable, I will say. And a lot more buyer's agents that I've worked with and partnered with are asking for 2 letters to show what their maximum approval is, and then 1 to show what they're offering. So I will also say another thing that I do, or what I bring to the table for my clients, is I always back up an approval with a phone call, an
That's one thing that
email,
I
and a
love.
text to let those
I,
listing agents know, hey, they are verified. I have reviewed their information. You can contact me at this phone number. This is a strong candidate, and this is why they are strong. So that has been helpful in a lot of situations that I've seen thus far as well.
No, you've gone the extra mile for me several times doing that, and I know for a fact, one of my clients, we won because of that personal touch. So I
Right.
appreciate it. A little bit off the beaten path. Now, with you, I've had other clients come to me with a concern as far as not getting a pre-approval letter.
Yeah.
And I tell them that's not an issue. Me and Keena have worked through this numerous
Yeah.
times, but because they read something online that they
Yep.
need that pre-approval letter or they're not
That
going to
they
win.
feel that they need it.
Exactly. Can
Well,
you?
okay, let's throw this in here though, Sir Ashley,
Yeah.
because our processes have changed slightly. So,
Okay.
because I'm a broker, guys, I'm a mortgage broker. So, I work with several different lenders. The way that I like to set my clients up in this process is through pre approval or through pre qualification. My team is verifying your income, your assets, as well as your employment. Okay. But typically, a full on pre approval means that an underwriter has reviewed your documents. So, legally, on documentation, we do have a letter that we use which says pre qualification versus pre approval. However, I do have two lenders that are now doing full blown pre approvals for my clients. So I do have that as an option as well. But again, I am someone that likes to keep our options open. So whenever we do get that contract and win over that deal, we can choose between the lenders that I work with and not necessarily feel like we have to go one way or another because we're pre approved with that client, which we don't have to. But I don't like to limit my clients, I like to keep their options open.
No, and they appreciate that. They definitely appreciate that. And since we briefly touched on it in that answer, what's the difference between you? Why is it better to go with a mortgage broker as opposed to a bank?
It's cost. I mean, it literally is the cheapest way to obtain a home loan. As I mentioned, I'm able to be competitive, so I can shop between 10 different lenders, which is huge, right? Because
Yes.
not all lenders are priced the same way. They're all involving their own pricing, their own marketing adjustments or market adjustments. So I'm able to shop between those lenders who's offering the best options for what the loan type is, because that's another thing too. Depending on what your loan type is, there are different lenders that are better fit, that are would be a better fit for that particular loan type. So for instance, since we are on the broker side, we have access to wholesale rates, kind of like a Costco membership, right? So basically, because we don't necessarily have to go with the lender that is adding on all the markup, we can select an option for pricing where it literally is wholesale coming from Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac without the additional, I would say, like the additional market fluff included in their pricing. So I'm able to be a lot more competitive when it comes to interest rates
Yes.
or when it comes to helping my clients obtain closing credit from the lender.
Now, what is closing credit?
Yeah. So a closing credit would mean that the lender is offering a credit for your interest rate. So on my side, we have a large sheet of interest rates. So
Yes.
typically in this process, what it looks like whenever I have a consultation with my client, I'll give them an idea about what the interest rate may be. Once we go under contract, because the market does change every day, interest rates change
Hmm.
every day. We'll then look at those interest rates before we select one. And I more than not would normally recommend that we go for an interest rate which is the lowest interest rate on the rate sheet, but it's still allowing you to obtain closing cost credits from the lender.
Nice.
So those credits can be applied to closing costs to help offset your closing costs. And it's literally using the bank's money for free. So my
Wow.
philosophy is why not use the bank's money? Why
I'm all about
not?
OPM, other people's
Right,
money. I'm
right.
all about OPM, whether it's the investing side or the traditional
Exactly.
residential side, other people's money. You have to use
Yeah,
it.
and right now it's a no-brainer. I mean,
Hmm.
we are in unprecedented times. Interest rates are incredible, still
Yes.
at all-time lows. So why not take the lowest interest rate that you can get? Because most of the time it's going to be in the twos, right? And you
Yes.
get paid to take that interest rate. They're giving you money. It's
And
just, it works out great.
in
So
the twos. Did you
yeah.
ever think we'll see interest rates in the
Oh my
twos?
gosh, absolutely not. It's so
Yeah.
funny. I was talking to my mom last week,
Mhm.
and she was just telling me when we first moved to North Carolina in 1999, her interest rate was over 6%.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of us, our younger generation that is starting to buy homes now, we're spoiled, guys. I mean, this isn't something that is a normal thing. We are definitely spoiled. So go
Very
ahead
spoiled.
if you can reap those benefits because it won't be here for long. But wow, it's been quite a ride the past year and a half with everything going on. But certainly the market has been impacted in a healthy way because interest rates are just continuing to drop. So,
Yes, yes. No, I appreciate that. Before we go on, I have a lot of clients. Most of the people that are viewers and that part of the family, they have similar interests as me.
right.
They, I come to talk to them, and they have a Peloton. They share their leaderboard name with me. I know that you have a Peloton.
Have a Peloton.
So, what is? Can you share your leaderboard name with us so we can follow you and keep you
Mm,
accountable?
I
And I'll do the
can.
same. I'll do the
And
same.
this is what I haven't figured out. Can you tell the last time I've been on that thing? Because it's been a while.
Yes, you can. You
Okay.
can. And
All right.
that is
Well, you guys
why
don't
I
judge
like
me. It's
sharing my
been a
leaderboard
minute.
name.
It's been
Be-
a minute. Keena G, very original here. Keena G123. I feel like I should change it, but it just kind of goes where anybody can remember it.
Yeah.
So I need everybody to follow me and then send me one of those like little inspiring notes telling me I need to start riding more.
Yeah, give her a high five when you see her on
Give
and
me a
everything
high
like that.
five on there.
My leaderboard name it's not that original either. It is
What is
Sir
it?
Ash 3.
Okay, Sir Ash 3.
SIRASH 3.
I'll
And
come find you.
for the longest time, I was very diligent. I got on it every single day, and I had about a 60-week streak going.
Mm.
And then I don't know, it was around March, I just fell off. I jumped on a Monday thinking it was a Sunday to keep my streak going,
Yeah.
and I fell off, and it's been about 12 weeks that I've been struggling. I'm trying
12
to get
weeks of
back on.
struggling.
I'm trying to get back on for the past, I would say, not even a month, probably 2 weeks. I've been riding about 10 miles a day. But before
Really?
that, it was like I literally hadn't rode for about 3 months there. I mean, yeah, about 3 months.
All right. We need
So
to be each
we gotta
other's
get better.
accountability partners.
Yes, we gotta get
I'm
better.
going to hold you accountable. You hold me accountable. Who is your favorite instructor?
Favorite instructor. Okay, so that's a loaded question. Favorite is I like Allie Love.
Allie's awesome.
Allie Love. But
Yep.
that's just like when I'm chilling, just going for a casual ride. But if I
Yeah.
need to be yelled at and get my butt kicked,
Uh huh.
Robin or Alex?
Alex. That's what I was going to say. Alex is my favorite. I love
No,
Alex.
Robin is no joke. Like
I don't
now,
know if
don't
I
get me
had
like,
Robin's rides.
no,
Yeah.
Robin just came back from maternity leave,
Uh huh.
but pre-maternity leave and even pregnant Robin, she like I had to like crawl off the bike.
Yeah.
She has a
Wow.
she has a program, I think it's Tabata program where it's a
Yeah.
month and you do it. It gets you ready. I got my friend ready for his soccer season. I got my other friend ready for his basketball season. He's a professional
Wow.
basketball player. So yeah,
Okay.
no, Robin, if you want to get your butt kicked and feel like you've done something,
Yeah.
just take a Robin hit or Tabata class, and you can't go wrong.
Okay. I'll have to do Robin's class. I love Alex for sure. And
Yeah.
then oh my gosh, there's another, I forget her name. She has the long braids and she is phenomenal. It'll come to me in a minute, but she
Tunde?
normally does like the R&B or hip hop rides.
Is it Tunde?
Yes, Tunde.
Yes. Well, she just
Love her.
oh see, nope. See, you just outed yourself
What?
because she cut her hair.
She cut her? See, I told you.
I was wondering who are you talking about because
It's
she
been a
cut
while,
her
guys.
hair.
It's been a while. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
No, she cut her hair and She died. I think is blonde right now, but no,
Really?
she is she kicks your butt too. I think I avoid her classes as well because
Yeah.
she has it on like a 70 resistance, 65 resistance, just
See,
casually strolling, and I'm like, no,
mm,
that's not me right now.
65 resistance. I think when I did it right on Monday, it
Yes.
had been a while, guys. And I put it on that 50. Woo! Killer.
Nice, nice.
Killer.
No, we got to hold each other accountable.
We will.
Um, I don't know your schedule, but I'm a morning person.
I'm on in the morning.
Okay, a morning person. Usually around now I'm very early, probably around 5:30.
Oh, no, no, no.
Yeah,
I'm not that kind of morning person.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
I'll get
either
on there around 7,
okay.
7:30.
It's either very early or I do it right before I go pick my daughter up from school, like around 2. So
Okay.
one or the other.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
let's get back into it so I can talk about Peloton. So another question I commonly get is, what is the typical closing cost that I
hmm,
should be prepared for? I know it changes with the price range and all that purchase
yeah,
price,
of course.
but what should I be prepared for closing costs?
Yeah. So typically with closing costs, just to be on the safe side, I usually tell my clients like right around, you want to expect to bring right around anywhere from that 2 to 4% range of your purchase price. It really just depends though on the type of time of year that it is when you would be closing, because part of your closing costs would include escrow for
Yeah,
taxes and insurance. So typically, that tax bill, depending on your purchase amount, can be it could be a good portion of your closing cost. So it really just depends on how many months has to be collected in escrow. But usually on the safe side, I say 2 to 4%. And again, with a lot of my clients, I can help out with closing
nice.
costs to alleviate some of those expenses there.
So I recently did a video about the closing process for new home construction,
Yeah.
and right after putting it out there, I spoke to you.
Yeah.
And in the video, I said more times than not, you going with the builder's preferred lender is a better option because they have different incentives for you as the buyer. And then I spoke to you, and you informed me and educated me that that's not always the case. So can you
That is
share
absolutely
with
true.
us that insight?
Yeah, yeah. So, what I always tell my clients, before you lock in with a builder's lender, you still have the capability and the freedom to shop your options to make sure it is the best options. And nowadays, a lot of lenders are very competitive and they may match what that builder's lender is offering, plus do additional to earn your
Plus,
business. On
wow.
my side, because I have so much flexibility, oftentimes I can not only match the credit that that lender is offering, but I can get a lower interest rate than that lender may be offering.
Oh,
So
wow.
you always want to make sure that you do your due diligence before you lock in that interest rate, just to see if that is the best option out there for your purchase.
No, that is key advice, and I will make sure. Like I told him
Yeah.
to shop around, but then I
Yep.
also put in that caveat that I mentioned earlier. But I will
Right.
make sure. Well, one, I send everybody to you anyway. So, but I'll make sure they reach out to you to make sure that they're getting the best rate and best deal possible for them at that situation.
Yes, and I'm always someone that is extremely transparent with my clients. And if you tell me what you're getting, and if I feel it's a deal, or if I know it's a deal that I cannot compete with, I'll say, hey, go ahead and lock that bad boy up.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's a great interest rate. And that's a lot of money they're giving you. So lock it up. I'll tell you. I'll be the first to tell you.
That is one thing that I value about you, that you are transparent. And I'm the same way. I tell clients, well, one, eh, people reach out, and if it's not a good fit, it's just not a good fit. There's no
Yeah,
need to make it
absolutely.
work.
Right.
Um, and I'm very transparent in that sense, and I appreciate that about you as well.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're
Another
good.
thing, I had a couple people reach out, and they're wondering about work history and credit score needed nowadays to qualify for a loan.
Yeah. So as far as work history, typically a lender will ask for 2 years of work history. And I'm assuming that it may be people that are concerned about a gap they may have.
Yes, yep. They're concerned
Okay.
about a gap because of COVID and everything. They had a little gap there, and so that's what their main concern is.
Yeah, completely understandable, guys. And I mean, after last year and even continuing now, that seems to be a common trend that I'm seeing with my pre-approval. So really, it's case by case basis, right?
Yeah,
Every scenario is different depending on what type of loan you're looking to qualify for, but it can be done. So don't think because you haven't had a job for 2, 3, 4 months, you cannot qualify for a mortgage. There are certain questions and certain variables that a lender will look at to help piece together to get you at a qualifiable state. So it is possible to qualify for a home loan, even if you have a gap in employment. So please don't be discouraged by that because, again, that is a commonality that I've seen very recently, more often than not in
yes.
this industry. So,
No, I
um,
appreciate that. Yeah,
and
what
then
kind of credit score would they need to be able to qualify?
right. Yeah. Good question. So, right now, with the lenders that I am working with, for any government backed loans like your FHA loan, your USDA, and your VA loan, they are looking at a 620 credit score. Okay. So, a 620 credit score is certainly recommended for approval. However, there are some lenders that I've seen that are able to go down to a 580 on FHA loans. And
Okay.
again, that's another thing. It's kind of case by case basis because the underwriting does change once
Yeah.
you do drop below the 620 recommended credit score. And then for conventional loans, most of the lenders that I work with are looking for a 640 and higher.
So thank you, Keena, for your time and helping us
Of
out
course.
and just answering these questions that I had and that my clients had. I definitely appreciate it. For the viewers out there, please be sure to like this video. Also, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you can be notified because in 2 weeks we are going to do another chat and we're going to talk about the new lender guidelines that Fannie Mae just put out, and it takes place or it goes into effect mid-September. So, little teaser. Keena, one more time before we leave, how can people get a hold of you? Again, I will put your contact information in the description, but
Yes.
please share with us how they can get a hold of you.
Yes, please feel free to send me an email at Keena, Keena, at primelinecap.com, or you can reach me via phone call or text at 980-200-3736.
Also, her Peloton leaderboard name is Keena G123.
Keena G123, guys. Stay on me now.
Yes, hold her accountable. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for your time, and I'll talk to you soon.
Of course, this was so fun. Thank you for having me on, Sir Ashley.